For decades, Black Americans
have been mistreated and underrepresented by the medical and scientific communities.
As a result, there is a deep lack of trust.
But we must and we will do better.
One of the wrongs we can right
is to stop the damage being done by the COVID-19 pandemic.
The disproportionate number of Black lives that this virus has taken.
As a Black surgeon,
A father,
a student,
A mother,
And a person with a disability.
My message to you is,
do not let our communities miss out
of the full benefit of the COVID-19 vaccine.
the vaccines have met rigorous safety standards set by the FDA.
and they are effective at blocking disease caused by COVID-19.
The COVID-19 vaccines are for every one of us.
our communities deserve this breakthrough.
You can help save lives.
And make sure our communities benefit
From the protections of these vaccines.
Every shot counts.
All right. As you've seen, they're trying to use Jake to try to promote to get these vaccines when they're up and readily available to get. All right. One of our praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Karkadash, double honor to the apostles and elders of your millstone. Shalom to you, brothers, pushing this truth and sincerity all over the earth. Another shalom to you, whole collective. And as you see, hold on, let's put that on. And as you see in the video, they're trying to use Jake in all sorts of walks of life and then obviously they're gonna show the doctors and the people that's in the medical field. Obviously they're gonna put them in the video, and they're trying to use Jake from all walks of life to try to promote this vaccine, man. And there's a lot of things that Esau is trying to do, man. One of the things, as you've seen, they're using Jake from all different types of walks of life to promote to get that vaccine. Then on top of that, to make it seem like it's clinically safe for you to do this and for you to do that. That's why they put the doctors and the people, the other people in the video. That's why they put them in there. And another thing is that they mentioned there was like they said to right some of the wrongs, and they think getting this vaccine and distributing it, Slachia, to our people is going to right some of the wrongs that they did in the past. And what is the rights? I mean, what are some of the wrongs that they did? And they know it. That's what they mentioned in the video. About how we've been getting treated in this place, and the slavery and all the other stuff that happens, the stuff that still goes on to this day to our people. They try to mention that, so they're going to think them trying to save our lives, quote unquote, trying to save our lives now. They think that is going to right, that's going to right the wrong. That all the stuff that they do, all the bloodshed and stuff that they've done to this place and continue to do, that's going to stop that from happening. That's going to make that right, because you're giving us vaccines to lower the death rate, supposedly so-called, in our community. See, man, that's how Esau works, man. Trying to be real slick and trying to throw that in. And these Jakes don't have no clue what's going on, because the only thing they doing is reading off a script. They reading off whatever Esau gave them to read off of. He gonna say this, he gonna say this line, and then boom, it's gonna be that. It's gonna be the next person. Knowing damn well none of the Jakes knew about any of the information before the information was given to them. Even matter of fact, even if the information was real to begin with. But this is one thing that I wanted to read. I looked at the comments, and I just seen this right here. This man named Rancid Punk. This is what he says. He or she says, "No one cares about your poison jab. We want our world back. Everything you took from us, we want it all back. Not scared of the sniffles." You see? And that's how these people are, man. And I made countless videos about these people wanting America to go back to how it was, man. They miss going out to the bars. They miss not having to put masks on their face. They miss going out to party drunk, roam the streets at night, not having a curfew, not being able to do this, not being able to do that. They miss that American feeling, man. Going to ball games, going to concerts, going to movies, doing all these other things. They miss that feeling. They don't care. They don't care what they have to go through to go back to that feeling. But that's what they want, man. They want that good old American vibe to go back to cover America once again, man. They want that grope darkness. They want all that wickedness and stuff to come back, man. And these people can't fathom what's going on right now. I'm gonna use that word. These people can't really understand that. They can't comprehend that. They can't get along with that program because they want that life. They want their life so called back to doing what they was doing freely, to a certain extent, freely. You see. And the fact, I guarantee you that he's not the only. Obviously not. But you know how many Americans think like this? You know how many Jake of our people think like that, man? They don't care what they have to go through. Just put the vaccine in us, so we can go back to the clubs and go back to the strippers, going back to the strip club, going back out to eat, going back out to the bars, back to doing that stuff, man. That's what these people think, and these people don't understand that the so-called New Year that's coming in, or that came in already. According to Esau, the New Year that came in and that's getting ready to take place, they don't understand what they're really in for. It's not. They think that it's going to get better than what it was in 2020. They think it's going to get better, and they don't understand that it's about to get a lot worse than what you seen in 2020. 2020 was the trailer of the movie, man. It was a trailer. There was a little sneak peek. It was behind the scenes for what's really getting ready to take place in this place, man. You see? Let's get to the scriptures, man. These people don't understand what's really going on. And then our people is just completely destroyed. And honestly, and the best, and Esau knows what he's doing. That's why I'm about to read the scripture, and I'm about to explain it in a second. 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Furthermore, when I came to Troas to preach the Mashiach gospel, and a door was opened unto me of the Lord." Now see, they're going to use our people to promote things like that on TVs, from celebrities, from athletes, all types of things, man. And just like how they did in the video, they got Jake from every walks of life, so people can understand and relate. Oh, I'm a teacher too, or I'm a mother too, or I'm somebody that has a disability too, or I'm this and I'm that too. So if they're doing it, then I can do it. You see, I'm in this professional field, so I need to do that. I need to go get the maxine, because I see everybody else doing it. And Esau is using our people to convince our people, man. Because who else is better to use to convince you to do something than somebody that looks like you? That's what they're doing. And then to seal the point home, what else did they do? They threw in the doctor. I'm gonna go back to the video. They threw in the doctor at the end to make it seem like this and that. You see, and that's how Esau uses, man. But he never supposed to trust your enemy. And even though, like, just the perfect example, I'm gonna get that scripture. Just like he's humbling himself. Oh, this is the way to right our wrong. This is something we need to do to get this virus under control. We need to vaccinate the so-called black men, Hispanic men, and Native American men. We need to get those vaccines rolling out to them first, because since they're the first ones to have, since they're the highest rate of contracting it and getting it, and spread of chances of spreading it, we need to get to them first, man. And what our people gonna do? They have no clue what's going on. They're gonna believe it. Oh damn, they gonna talk about it. You realize that we are the highest. We are the highest COVID rate. We have the thing. We have that. And our people gonna talk about it. They're like, you know what? I think we should do it. And they gonna believe in Esau's smooth words. They're gonna believe in that, because they don't understand the true nature of these people, man. They don't. So what are they gonna do? They're gonna believe it and they're gonna follow it. And that's exactly why they show you Jake on the TV, to influence your own people to do it. Why? Because they want to get rid of you, Jake. You say it all the time, man. All these years of us being here, they want nothing to do with us. But now all of a sudden, now we're the highest lead of the vaccine. I mean, the highest for the COVID rate. But then all of a sudden now they want us. They want to care for us so much, but they didn't want to care for us all these years. But now they do. Something's changed. Let's get this. Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. What else? Verse 11. Though he humble himself. And what are they doing when you see that when you see those videos? They're humbling themselves. It's like, we'll right some of our wrongs. We do this and we do that. See? And go crouching. Yet take good heed, and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. See? Set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words, and be pricked therewith. You see, and they're over here trying to right the wrong, but guess what? All the stuff that you've done and all the other things that you've done and is currently doing and is going to do in the future, it's not going to change anything. Why? Because Revelation 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. See? So it doesn't matter all the slavery and all the stuff that you've done in the past, no matter how many vaccines that you so-called try to push to our people and try to heal us and get better so we can get the country running again, whatever you try to do, all that stuff, that doesn't go away, man. That's not swept under the rug. The Heavenly Father did not forget about that. Oh, he's pushing out vaccines for our people. All right, we're going to let that pass, that slavery and all the stuff that they've done. We're going to let that slide, and it was okay now. No, man. Because all that stuff that's happened in the past has to be paid for. And not even the slightest bit of form does you giving vaccines out change that. This is righting some of the wrong. What wrong is that righting? All the wrong stuff that you've done, Esau. What right is going to correct that? So the only thing that's going to correct that is you going into slavery and you going through it and then you being exterminated. That's the only right that's going to ever happen. That's the right that's going to come from that. Because there's nothing else. We don't want your money. We don't want the reparations. We don't want your vaccines. We don't want none of that. We want you to go into slavery. That's what we want, man. Or anything else, man. Because y'all have to pay for that. You can't just let that go. Let's get this. So you should, Numbers 35 and 33. So ye should not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. You see? Let's lock it in 1 second. Okay. All right. So, this land is not going to be cleansed, man. So there's nothing that you're going to do that's going to right everything that you've done in the past, man. And then they're making it seem like they have more in the future plan for Jake that's going to right the things wrong. Because in the video, he's like it's going to right the wrongs. This is like a step of the way. Like this is just part of it. This is just like a stepping stone. This is something that we have to do to get it done. For us to show our apologies for what happened in the past. No, man. Go to it. And then this guy right here, no one cares about your poison jab. We just want our world back. Everything you took from us, we want it all back. Not scared of the sniffles. Yeah, he's lost. He has no clue what's going on. Let's play this. That's pretty much it, man. That's all I gotta say, man. Don't take no maxines, man. Don't take no maxines. And they're gonna use us, and they're gonna continue to use us. Even when, and best believe you definitely be seeing celebrities and athletes and all types of people in these commercials, man. There are people trying to promote that, especially when that time is here for people to start taking on a widespread. Best believe you're gonna be seeing rappers and all them in the videos, man. You see it happening now with the students.
For decades, Black Americans
have been
Surgeon.
mistreated and underrepresented by the medical and scientific communities.
As a result, there is a deep
A
lack
nurse.
of trust.
But we must and we will do better.
One of the wrongs we can right
is to stop the damage
See, one of the wrongs that we can right. What is the wrongs that you're trying to right? See, they didn't go
being
into
done
detail
by
about
the
that.
COVID-19
A nurse.
pandemic.
The disproportionate number
Sport
of
and
black
fitness
lives
director.
that this virus has taken.
as a Black surgeon,
A father,
A student,
A mother,
And a person with a disability.
My message to you is
do not let our communities miss out.
of the full benefit of the COVID-19 vaccine.
the vaccines have met rigorous safety standards set by the FDA.
and they are effective at blocking disease caused by COVID-19.
The COVID 19 vaccines are for every one of us.
our communities deserve this breakthrough.
You can help save lives.
And make sure our communities benefit.
From the protections of these vaccines.
Every shot counts.
All off a script. And niggas are done for, man. Niggas are done for, man. All right, man. That's pretty much it. That's what I have to say about this little Maxine commercial, and then the lost whoever this is in the comment section. No one cares about your poison jab. That's how these people think, man. They don't care. They don't care about anything that's in it. It's like this one video was a lady. She was talking about she doesn't care what's in the vaccine because she's probably putting in her body worse. Some along those lines. She was going on a rant how she wants to go back to one night stands and going to the bar and waking up in strangers' beds and don't remember all that stuff. You see, that's the mindset of these people, man. These people are delusional. These people are crazy. You see? All right, man. You got to be thankful that Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shah has got you out of this mess, man. has woken you up out of that deep sleep, man. Because these people are they're in a very, very, very deep sleep, man. These people have no clue what's going on, man. All right, man. Zombies, as it were. Gonna close out. Hope the lesson was edifying. Give all praises unto Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahweh Shah, B'Hashem Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles nailed this great millstone. Shalom to you, brothers, pushing this truth and sincerity all over the earth. Another shalom to you, hopeful elect out there. And I'll catch you guys in another lesson. Shalom.